Hi folks, Gordon Adelsberg, CEO Emeritus, Communication for Geeks. As many of you know, everything's on video now. The world has changed. You need to change with it. It's very important that you give a good video conference. You don't need an expensive camera. I'm using the onboard camera for this video, using the camera from my Dell laptop, nice and simple. And it's very important you remove the distractions. Again, you don't need expensive gear, but you need to remove the three main distractions. Number one, camera level. Put your camera at eye level. I don't want to look up your nose like this guy. Do your clients want to see this? What are you selling, nose hair clippers? Come on. And I don't want to look at your ceiling like this guy. Hey everybody, look at my ceiling. Why don't you just have a phone call? This is, again, ridiculous. Why do people do that? Put the computer at eye level. You can get a laptop stand for $30. If that doesn't work, stack of books. If you don't have any books, well, everything's on computer now, use a stack of printer paper. In fact, I use that for my monitor for many years. And by the way, your back will be much healthier too if you're at eye level and not hunched over a computer all day long. Number two, lighting. Full disclosure, I'm using these nice umbrella lights, but you don't need that. The way your camera works is it meters on the average amount of light. So if you have a bright window behind you, you become a silhouette like this guy. Now look how distracting this is. The camera is metering on the bright background behind me on the window as opposed to me, and I'm dark, shadowed. This is just terrible. Yeah, don't be that guy. Nobody wants to talk to a silhouette. They want to talk to you. Here's a couple solutions. Number one, put the blinds down. If you take away that brightness, the camera will meter on you and it'll be a whole lot easier to see you. Here's another thing you can do. You can get one of these. It's got a light, it's got a clamp for your phone for video chats, and it's got a clamp. If you stay tuned until the end, I'll show you how you can use one of these to wash out a really bad background. Number three, audio. Again, you don't have to spend a ton of money for an expensive microphone, but you do need to have clear audio. I've heard the onboard microphones on a Macintosh are pretty good. The one on my Dell is okay. You can also use a headset. These things work great. Personally, I like a Samsung Meteor mic. It's got a nice little stand here. I put it on a microphone stand, and you can get some proximity effect, so you can screw around with it. That's a lot of fun. Anyways, the three things you have to worry about for your conference calls. The three distractions. Camera level. Again, I don't want to look up your nose. Number two, lighting. I don't want to look at a silhouette, nor does anyone else talking to you. And number three, decent audio. There you have it, folks. Just remove the distractions and you can be a great communicator. Hi, folks. Let's just say you got a messy background. You don't have time to clean it up or get something really professional behind you. There's an old trick that photographers use for low-key lighting. It's based on the concept that the relationship between light intensity and distance is inverse. It's 1 over d squared. The distance from me to this light is roughly a foot, and to all the stuff behind me, roughly 5 feet. 1 over 1 equals 1. 1 over 5 squared equals 25. The light on my face is 25 times brighter than the light in the back. So if I turn the spotlight off, look what happens. Yeah, the whole background brightens up, right? Look at this. I turn that spotlight back on me. It darkens again. That's called low-key lighting, and it's a great way to get you out of a jam if you don't have time to put up a nice background.